2020 is by far the hardest year ever to grow an Instagram page from nothing. But the great thing about 2020 is that there's also a lot of other opportunities that make growing a page still entirely possible. And in this video, we're going to talk about some of those opportunities as well as some other special things that are going on right now. What's good, everybody? It's Spencer Twitchell, and in this video I'm coming at you with another social media video teaching you how to get that special sauce for growing a following on Instagram. And I don't know why, but I'm feeling some good vibes today, so I decided to wear this Hawaiian shirt, not just for the video. I've been wearing it since I woke up at 7 a.m. this morning, but yeah, we're wearing this as well. If I stand up real quick, I'm wearing these cool little flowery shorts, so yeah, just check out the fit. By the way, regarding the other work that I've been doing throughout the day, stick around at the end of this video because I have a special opportunity for some of you guys, especially some of you newbies out there that are looking to get into Instagram theme pages. But anyways, first, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Spencer Twitchell, and I make a bunch of videos about social media, e-commerce, and making money online. So if you're interested in those topics, hitting that subscribe button down below would be a terrible idea. Did the reverse psychology work for you though? Nah, I'm just messing around. If you're feeling it, then you should go subscribe, but if not, whatever. Let's get into the content that you actually care about, which is growing an Instagram following. So whatever you may be using Instagram for, whether it be to try and become a personal influencer or to make a profitable theme page to run paid shoutouts on or make a dropshipping store from, what I'm about to talk about is crucial for starting a theme page in 2020. The methods I talk about in this video are going to be very different than a lot of Instagram gurus talk about though. It's not so much going to be specific algorithm tips or little things that you can do to get some more engagement. It's more about a completely different take on how to actually grow a page. Now, Instagram is really hard to grow new pages on in 2020 and beyond because last year at about mid to late 2019, they actually implemented some stuff that made it really hard to grow a page from scratch. So last year around this time, automation software was still available, so it was a lot easier to actually grow a following from nothing. You could download different apps to actually follow people automatically for you, and in turn, a lot of those people would follow you back, and then later you could also use those same apps to go ahead and unfollow all of them. But an update in late 2019 made that impossible because Instagram can detect if you're using third-party software, so that was out the window. As well as this, they didn't really like the follow for follow thing going on with a lot of these pages. They saw that and took note and they took action on it. So now follow for follow is very limited and you have to be very careful with doing it, and it's pretty inefficient for actually getting a following. It still works, and really it's the only way using Instagram methods that you can actually get a following now, but it's very slow in comparison to what it used to be. And like I said, you have to be very careful with it because if you get an action block, which happens if you follow too many people, leave too many comments, or send too many DMs, if you get any of those things, it's gonna kill your engagement, and you might even get a shadow ban, which I don't even want to get into that. It's a lot of bad stuff happening, and overall it's just really hard to do. So I actually want to go back and talk about my history a little bit with Instagram theme pages. I got into the game at around early 2019, around March actually, so like I guess it's been over a year now. I was very fortunate to get in at this time because I could use the automation software and actually grow these pages very easily from scratch. But I've also tried to make some pages after this update happened, and I've had a lot of difficulty doing so. Like I've gotten up to like 1,000 followers on the accounts I started after this, but it's taken a lot of work and it's not really worth it because it's taking too long to do. As of late, they haven't really gotten anywhere because I have not been putting as much attention on them anyway. I've been putting a lot more of my attention into dropshipping. More on that later in this video. As I said, I have a special announcement related to that whole thing. However, on my main pages, those are still growing fine. It's because once you reach a certain threshold, which is like, for me, it was around 5,000 followers. Once I hit that point, I didn't have to do any follow for follow anymore. Instagram carried my page for me and I started growing exponentially. So I never had to do any of the spammy automation stuff, and it just kind of worked out. So basically my main pages have been doing fine, but my new pages have suffered. But luckily for you all, I have a solution that makes it possible even with 0 followers, you can still grow an Instagram page from scratch and get to the point that some of my main pages are at. And no, these ideas don't involve buying paid advertisements, buying followers, or anything like that. No money involved, it's all organic growth. And it's quite simple actually. Now, here's the big reveal for the answer you've all been waiting for. The answer to getting more followers on Instagram is by getting more followers on other social media platforms and transferring that following onto Instagram. More specifically, using TikTok as a way of getting a following and then converting those followers over to Instagram. Now, I've talked a lot about TikTok and the potential of it in a lot of my other videos, but I'll do a quick recap for you guys. So I personally believe that TikTok is the best possible way to get a social media following right now in 2020 because there's this thing called the For You page or the FYP, which makes it incredibly easy for new creators to get a lot of exposure and even go viral overnight. The For You page integrates a lot of new content with a lot of the most popular content, so it gives everybody an equal chance to actually blow up and get a lot of traction for their page. Contrast this with Instagram's Explore page. The Explore page just highlights like the best content out there, the content that Instagram thinks is going to do the best, but it really doesn't allow any opportunity for brand new creators. Now, to validate this point about the For You page, I've actually made videos on both a theme page for TikTok and my personal page for TikTok, and I've had viral videos on both of those accounts. And I haven't done anything that special. My viral video for my theme page was just a dumb video of diamonds and an opening door. And the video that went viral on my personal page was just talking about stuff that I talk on this YouTube channel. So yeah, you do not really need to do anything special. You just need to niche down on a specific thing, and that will give you the best chance of growing a following fast on TikTok. Very similar to how you grow a following on Instagram traditionally, you still need to niche down and people will follow you for what you're posting. Now we're actually learning how to grow on TikTok. This is really important, and I have a lot of other videos on that, so I strongly recommend you go check them out because this is a crucial step in actually getting that following on Instagram is you need to have the following on TikTok. But now, assuming you're learning how to do that and actively growing a following there, these tips I'm about to show you guys are a great way to actually convert those followers into Instagram followers. So by default on TikTok, you can add your Instagram page and directly integrate it with your TikTok page, which is great because it makes it super easy to connect to your different social medias, and it allows people to just see your page and then immediately click on the Instagram icon and then follow you on there too. However, there's a lot more things you can do besides just include the Instagram link to actually get people to go over to your Instagram page and get a lot more people to actually follow you. So I have 3 different methods that you can approach, maybe even do all 3 at the same time to actually get people to go from your TikTok to your Instagram and diversify your social media platform. So the number one thing you can do is have a big call to action in your bio. So like when people see your page, they see at Spencer Twitchell, and then in the description they'll see something like follow me on Instagram for more dropshipping videos or something like that. A prime example of someone huge who's doing this right now is Addison Rae. I'll put a screenshot up here or something, but I think she said something like, "You look lost, follow my Instagram," or something cheesy like that, but it really works. I think she has more than 10 million followers now on Instagram, and she's just popping off, so good for her. Anyways, that's the most simple way that you can get people to follow you on Instagram is just by telling them to, and a lot of people will just do it as a result of seeing that they wouldn't have done otherwise. Now, the second thing you can do is actually tell people to follow you in the captions of your TikToks or your different videos. Similar to how if you're running an Instagram theme page and writing the word follow whatever theme page you're running for more daily content or whatever, you can do this in your TikTok post too. You just say, follow my Instagram for more videos, I don't know, something like that, and just have a call to action in there too. This isn't going to convert as many people as the people who look at your homepage and already see the Instagram button, but it is going to convert some, and really you're trying to get as many as you possibly can. So I would do this for every video. For every video that goes viral, then you're just going to get a bunch of Instagram followers that come along with it. Finally, I have a little bit of a sneaky trick that you can use to get people on your Instagram page, and some of those people are actually going to go and follow you. So there's this trend on TikTok that you make the first part of a video, make it very engaging, people want to know all about it, and then you cut the video short and say you gotta come back tomorrow for part 2. I don't like this, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
And it got me thinking that this could be a great opportunity to get people on your Instagram page. So instead of just saying come back on my TikTok for part 2 in 24 hours like most people do, post the second part of your video on Instagram right away. And if you made a video that's engaging enough, people will be like, wow, what happens? And actually go out of their way and search for your Instagram just to see what happens in the second part of the video. This is a lot harder to do, but if you're engaging enough and you can make this happen, then it's gonna get you a lot of followers down the line. Overall, guys, I truly think that using TikTok to grow your Instagram page is the best method of starting a new page from 2020 and beyond. But I must reaffirm that this is just my take on what I'm seeing right now. I've had problems growing Instagram pages past this update, and I have had great success with growing pages on TikTok as of so far. I haven't actually done this myself where I take my TikTok followers and convert them to Instagram followers. I might do it in a future video, I don't know, but there's countless examples of people doing this. Even the TikTok girls at my school who have gotten a little bit of clout on there now are averaging like 5,000 likes per post on Instagram, which is pretty insane. That's all for the main part of this video. Now I kind of want to get into the opportunity that I've been mentioning somewhat throughout this video relating to my Instagram theme pages. So at this point in time, even though most of my content on this channel has been about TikTok and now I guess Instagram, I've been putting a ton of my attention onto dropshipping. Literally from the second I wake up to the minute I go to sleep, I am just working on my dropshipping stores as much as I can. Obviously, I still have to do a little bit of other stuff too, like making these videos, for example, but I've been putting almost 90% of my attention on dropshipping. My reason for doing that is because my long-term goal with dropshipping is to get my systems in place, keep working on growing my stores and making more money with it, and then eventually opening up one-on-one mentorship so I can work with some of you guys and actually help you guys build your stores and take it to 6 figures, take it to 7 figures, do incredible things pretty much. But right now I'm constantly working on bettering my systems and making this actually happen. I don't want to take you guys on if I can't guarantee results. I still won't be able to guarantee results, but I want to feel more secure before I actually open this up. But anyways, that's a future project, but these Instagram pages are actually taking up some of my time, so I'm looking to bring people in to actually help me run them in order for me to free up my time a little bit more and allow you guys the chance to get more opportunity to actually work with some popular Instagram theme pages. Now I have my owl Instagram theme page that I've talked about in my very first video actually. You can go back and watch that, see the progression of how my YouTube channel's gone. But anyway, my first video ever was about this theme page, as well as a luxury themed account that I'm not going to reveal at this time, but I will reveal it if I pick you to be the person to run these pages. Now I'm looking for someone who's incredibly motivated to actually get into the social media space, someone who's tried to grow Instagram theme pages but really hasn't had that much success because it's a lot more difficult now. I want these pages to serve as a great opportunity for you to learn and how to actually manage a theme page with a lot of followers and actually show you the monetization aspect of Instagram. If you're interested in doing this, say IG page, and that's it, just send that one word to me in a DM and I will respond to you with more details. That is all for me for today, guys. I really hope you liked this video. If you liked it, I'd appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button down below. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. But anyways, in my future uploads, a lot more dropshipping content's coming out for you guys. It's what I've been putting my focus on, and it's what I want to upload about in the future. So yeah, a lot of dropshipping content coming your way. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We hit 600 subs in the last week, and it was like 500 a week ago. So the channel is starting to grow really fast. Very thrilled to see it, and I will see you guys in the next video. But until then, peace out.